Hey YouTube, today we're going to be watching a couple replays from a $25,000 tournament hosted on the main Rocket League channel, in which teams played crew battles. Specifically, this is a match between XSET and Space Station Gaming that has led to Game 5, where Evoh is playing against Retals. Now, there were tons of different rules and things that got them along the way, including a rapid upset over Daniel. But today, we are going to focus on Evoh's gameplay because Evoh had a really good event in this event, and he won all of his 1v1s. So we're going to watch one against Retals here, and then another against Lion Blaze that happens later in the finals to see how this top player is playing nowadays, because he has been looking really, really solid against everybody that's been put in front of him. Retals, a huge whiff on the back wall as he wave dashes away. You guys might have noticed that they are playing in the Nissan Z. It's because this is a Nissan sponsored event that they played in on the Rocket League channel. But I actually think that this Nissan car might end up getting used. I think it's a nice looking car. It's got the Dominus hitbox, and I want to say that its form is a close hitbox matching form, which I think is one of the crucial things to pro players or top players using a car for an extended amount of time. And I've already seen a little bit of evidence of players hopping back in the Nissan Z, you know, at times to see if it works for them. So it should be really, really interesting. Evoh is up 1-0 in this Game 5, crucial Game 5. In fact, if you guys haven't seen, this series was actually originally casted by me and Johnny Boy. Me and Johnny Boy on the main channel. So if that is something that you're interested in watching, make sure you go to the Rocket League Twitch channel's VODs and find the time mark for this game, because it was our first time ever casting together. I know the 1v1 fans are likely to be excited to see it. A long shot from Evoh as he tries to connect on the back wall. So we'll go over it again. I actually already casted this one, as I just pointed out. But I just wanted to show you guys specifically Evoh's games and make a YouTube video out of it, because I think Evoh is up there right now. You know, especially with the faltering of Daniel in a couple games, it's time to see where Evoh stacks against the players ahead of him, being probably First Killer and AJ. First Killer, AJ, Daniel, probably the three players you put ahead of Evoh. But I wonder how much that has changed, because you don't get tons of opportunities to test these guys against each other. The way Evoh's playing right now, who knows where he might actually fall in the rankings of North American 1v1 players. He's up 2-0 against Retals halfway through the game. Bit of a low-scoring game at the start. Evoh, nice undercut of Retals. Keep him from being able to stay into play. Now he's all the way back into his corner. Evoh tried to bait him in and drop the dribble down underneath him. Ceiling reset. Can't find anything. Trying to be patient here on Retals' goal line. Retals is going to just slam a massive clear, put a soft shot on, and never really planned on scoring with that. Evoh was always going to be able to get the save, but he wasn't able to hold on to a possession very long either, which I'm sure is what he was ultimately hoping for. Bought himself some time to pick up some boost, but could not stay involved other than that. Evoh, very risky clear attempt as he drove from the back corner. When you try and clear the ball, you know, the direction of the defender, from the same side that the defender is approaching, you are at a huge risk for bumps that can take you out of the play, or demos can stop you from being able to make the right clear, but Evoh was able to handle it. And now Retals has a bit of extended offense, able to steal this corner boost. Evoh taking a trip all the way around the pads and wave dashing, just kind of throwing Retals off. I think Retals could have taken a quick shot, but Evoh just being a bit unpredictable on defense. Now Retals going to kill the bounce dribble onto his car and just dropped it so early, so far away from where Evoh would actually be forced to make a tough play. And now, once again, Retals is going to flick long before he's near the net. A little bit of that is credit to Evoh. He's just done a good job of these fake challenges, this pressure that he's making Retals feel. And Retals has not been able to get a solid attack. Now, he's forced into this wave dash touch because he has no boost. And oh, wow, what a nice outplay. Evoh saw his opportunity to win the game and ice it. He is going to win the race on the sidewall, get a third, and take Retals down. Like I said, I did cast this before. I can't remember what the exact ending scoreline is, or if Retals ever ends up getting a goal. But GG's, very calculated play. This is the way Evoh's games have been going nowadays. Seems to be able to control the pace so well. Yeah, he's going to hand over Retals one free goal. But a confident player who's 15 years old now. That's why he's playing in this event. You had to be at least 15 years old, as is the rules for basically all RLCS events and anything sponsored by Psyonix. But Evoh can now participate, and this was his first big one. I think it might be his debut on the main channel. So both him and I debuted on the main channel at the same time. But let's go watch Evoh versus Lionblaze in the grand finals. Now we have Evoh and Lionblaze in the grand finals of the Nissan Crew Battles. This is game 3, and I want to say Ghost Gaming has won both games coming into this game 3, and now it's up to Evoh to ice it out and keep them in it. But I am going to pull that up over here on the side in the meantime, just to double check. But Evoh and Lionblaze, they have actually played recently in just a regular show match on my channel, a best of 5. I want to say Evoh won that 3-1. Lionblaze was able to get a game, but ultimately Evoh had the edge, and that was when we started to really realize that maybe Evoh is one of these top ones players, because Lionblaze hasn't been struggling. Lionblaze has not been struggling by any means. He has looked really, really good. In fact, he looked great in this event and in the RLCS yesterday when I'm recording this. But Evoh's just looked even better, and I just looked it up. I found it now. XSET actually did win the 3v3, the way the crew battles work. I know I didn't really explain it much, but 3v3, 2v2, and 1v1 all happen in a row, and then the losing team can decide the game modes. Today we're just watching 2 of the times that Evoh played 1v1. XSET actually had some serious mind games in order to get that Evoh Retals 1v1 at the end. But this one is coming straight forward. Just game number 3. Evoh and Lionblaze, both their team's best 1v1 players, coming out right away. So XSET did win the 3v3. Lionblaze and Shock won the 2v2. So it actually 1-1. 1-1 going into this game number 3 between Lionblaze and Evoh. Winner of this takes the edge in the series. Bit of a fake challenge. Not a fake challenge, but a fake hook shot by Lionblaze. But Evoh not falling for it too hard. Able to keep his wits about him and trying to look for a dirty angle. Can't find it, but nice flip. Actually a really good kind of pre-flip there in front of the boost to keep Lionblaze from being able to take it and race down the other side of the field, because a Lionblaze with 100 and Evoh with nothing certainly would have been able to play keep away and get a quick goal. But Evoh able to take back possession. His air dribble's not going to score. Lionblaze looking to kill the ball on the wall. Bit of a dangerous challenge from Evoh, but playing it very confident. Had faith in his ability to win that 50. Sometimes that can be your demise, trying to get challenges in 1v1s high on the wall, because the resulting 50s, if lost, are so detrimental. Evoh looking for a flick over the top. Doesn't get it. You see him shadowing closely to this play. Doesn't want to let Lionblaze really collect the ball. Lionblaze was, in control in theory. He didn't get a nice setup, didn't get these great bounces that he can actually make moves with. And Evoh made sure to shadow closely and prepare for the opportunity to challenge before he really collected the ball. Another time, he's turning and challenging before Lionblaze can really collect. But now he's going to pop it out to midfield. This is going to be an easy setup for Lionblaze. Man, Lionblaze worried about Evoh's defense maybe. Ends up just dribbling the ball right into the challenge. Evoh has just looked so solid on defense. He's making these really talented offenders look like there's never a chance to get a goal. That is a tough thing to do. Lionblaze is going to get really greedy here. That is the kind of wall challenge that I'm worried about when most ones players go for it. Evoh wise to prioritize stealing this corner boost, realizing if he does so, Lionblaze is just likely to leave and completely relieve all pressure, but not a good touch in the corner from Evoh. Couldn't find a way to get his offense happening. But ooh, he has done such a good job of avoiding demos. This time he's not able to steal or grab his own corner boost. He does avoid Lion Blaze taking him off the map. And that is a crucial part of defense in 1v1. Evoh trying to decide whether or not he's going to challenge this early. Ultimately, falling out in the shadow to midfield. I can get another save. Now, Lion Blaze, he is known for his flicks, but maybe he is not used to playing the Dominus as much. I want to say I heard somebody say that Lion Blaze actually has played some Dominus 1v1, but not in my recent memory. I've always seen him as an Octane player. Evoh on the takeaway the other way. To be fair, Evoh never plays Dominus either, so this Nissan Z does have a Dominus hitbox, which maybe it changes how these 1v1s go between these players, but I honestly don't think it would end up changing it too much. If anything, you know, Evoh might lose a bit of aerial prowess. Nice placement from Lion Blaze because of the fact he's running the Dominus, and Lion Blaze will lose some of his flick ability because he has one of the nastier flicks in North America, but of course, always with the Octane, and that is one of the bigger things that do change when you switch to a different hitbox. Ooh, Evoh thought he saw his opportunity to predict Lion Blaze's path. Just take him off the map. But he is instead going to be forced into this huge power shot. It is one of Evoh's favorite things to try and catch defenders out of position and just scream a boomer over the top of them. This time trying to go the full field. It's not going to happen. Lion Blaze got the easy save. So Evoh will take to the skies instead. His reset, you know what? Maybe his aerial game isn't as changed just because he's in a Dominus, as he is able to get a smooth 5th goal. 11 seconds left to go. Evoh certainly going to win this one. Delay kickoff from Lion Blaze. Actually really smart. Is going to get him a 3rd. And I guess in theory, Evoh could choke it now if he doesn't play these kickoffs correctly, but he's going to delay this one, and that should probably be enough. That save, another touch. Evoh has done it. A win over Lion Blaze. It looks like a forfeit because the clock says 1 second, but I don't think it was. These guys let the ball hit the ground. Lion Blaze and Evoh. Another good matchup, but man, Evoh has looked so good. We're going to have to find a way to get him against the best of the best to see where does it end.